are children out there
Mm-hmm.
that I think, use a really strong word, I'm going to call it abuse, because they're being forced into what I call the clean plate club, that they're forced to eat, clear their plate, eat everything that's served to them, and that is such a dangerous thing.
Absolutely, I agree 1,000%. The Clean Plate Club is an anachronism. I mean, my dad grew up in the Great Depression, and he would always tell me, you know, there's starving children in the world, and eat everything and finish your plate. And we live in a different world now. The problem now is an overabundance of food. And as a nutritionist and as a mother, a parent's job is to provide healthy, beautiful food for their child. It's the child's job to decide if they want to eat the food and how much to eat. And what a parent wants to do is to teach the child healthy eating habits when they're young so that they won't have a problem down the road. So that means intuitive eating. That means you want to teach a child to pay attention to internal cues for hunger as opposed to external cues. So the worst thing you can do is, like, for example, you're feeding a baby and there's like 3 bites left in the bottle of baby food. You want to shovel that in, the last 3 bites, so you don't waste it, even though the baby's like saying no, 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 and turning their head. No, you want to listen to the child and have trust and faith in your child that they are biologically know when they've had enough to eat. And I think that that's where parents go wrong.
Well, and also when you're serving your kid, when the kid gets a little bit older and you're putting out their plate, don't give them too much. Give them little bits. If they want a little bit more, fine, come back. But the emotional pressure to force a kid to finish their food. My husband was in the Clean Plate Club. It's taken him years to walk away from portions that are given to him. In restaurants in particular, it's enormous. But at home, these parents need to use smaller portions and not put their kids in that difficult situation.
And don't force feed.
Right.
I can't tell you how many adults I know now that won't eat tomatoes because their mother forced them to eat tomatoes or some other kind of food. So there should not be a power struggle, and it should not be a control issue. And I think a lot of parents are afraid that their children are not going to get enough food and they're not going to eat enough. But all I can say is have trust and have faith in your child, and just depend on their natural biological instincts, and you'll be fine.
And serve them good food.
Don't serve them in small amounts.
Right. Don't serve them blue food. Don't serve them fake food. If you give them real food, they learn to eat real food.
And give them new foods, little taste. And if they don't want to eat it, that's fine. Try again.
Yep.
And get your kids in the kitchen, because kids that cook with their parents, with their mom, they tend to eat what they make. So you could teach them, you can make it a teachable moment and have them cook healthy food with you.
All right, bottom line, bring your kids in the kitchen and help teach them a healthful way of eating rather than a punitive way of eating.
Correct.
All right, thank you so much, Janet.
You're welcome.
If you like what you saw today, come to bottomlineinc.com and see even more videos with Dr. Janet Bond Brill. And do me a favor, share it, tell your friends about it, because this is such important information. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of men and women. We want the word out, and we want people healthy.